On YouTube, this is Galen. Today is November 21st, 2018, the day before Thanksgiving. Just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody that's out there, all my subscribers or anybody who views this video. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I hope everybody, has, enough time to spend with their family this weekend, this week and this weekend. I was making this video because there was a big step today made with the company. The final step to get the company started was done today, which was a wire transfer for my BMC 84. For y'all don't know what a BMC 84 is, it's a surety bond or a bond that, $75,000 that we have to have in order to become active with the FMCSA. With the FMCSA, they make sure they tell you when you get that MC number, you cannot become active until you get a BMC 84 surety bond. And like I said, back then it used to be, from what I'm reading on, it used to be 10,000. But guess what was happening was a lot of brokers were, they were getting lows, and getting carriers to take them, and then they weren't paying the carriers. So when the carriers went after their bond, it's only $10,000. So now it's $75,000. And how that works is it goes off your credit. What they do is they do a soft credit pull, and they say it could be as low as $750 a year, and as high as $10,000, $15,000, $30,000. It was kind of low from what I was told because, I don't have a lot on my credit. So my credit isn't the worst, it's in the above average range, it's not perfect. So, but it's a yearly thing that you do. I went with Bryant Surety Bond out of, Dublin or Doylestown, Pennsylvania. But that's who I went with, Bryant Surety. They're the ones that, will be handling my bond as long as Hunt Forwarding in. I'm not, like I told them, I'm not in this to go with them and go with this bond company, go with this bond company, go with this. You just stay with one, you build a relationship. They can put in a good word. So every year they do a soft credit pull, and every year it should go down. So for example, if you pay $8,000, next year you should pay about $6,000, then it should be $5,000, then $12,000. And then also to help some of those brokers out, they do something called a finance, in-house financing. So what it does is, let's say you owe $8,000, or let's say 10. Let's just say 10. Well, what they'll say is, you know what? Put $4,000 down. No, put $5,000 down, $6,000 down, and pay $1,000 for the next few months until it equals up. It's supposed to be 10, but of course they got to get their interest, so it'll be 11,000. Just for example, that's how it was. So I went the financing route. I have the money up front, but there's other things I want to kind of do with it. So, but I did go the finance route. So I put my down payment, 30 days. I have to make another payment, and then I'm done for the year. All right. And they cover me up to $75,000 if anybody ever comes and claims, but my goal isn't to ever do that. If I book a load, that's the reason why I factor. I cover all my grounds. I factor to pay the carriers. My factoring company pays the carriers soon as I get the invoice. And I'm going to go into detail about the company once my MC number becomes active. I'm going to tell everybody what my company has to offer. And I can't say, we're better than this company, but like I said, I will give more information about our company once I get the activation date and stuff like that. What happens is I send it to them, and due to the holidays, Monday, they send it to the FMCSA. The FMCSA gives them a activation date. And from when I heard that, it's about 7 days. So I get it, let's say the 1st, 7 days, so the 8th or the 9th, I'll be active. Just for example, if you do it that way. But it was paid It's been a long year trying to set this company up, but it's finally done. This was the last thing I needed to do to get the company started. I got shirts coming in. I got a nice little pin. I think I showed y'all this already. Yeah, I did last video. It's pretty neat, but I got business cards, everything. So I'm ready to get rolling. I got some. I can't wait to start. You know, it's an adventure. You know, this is an adventure that I pray that it becomes successful. Like my goal, you know, I said something in my last video I want to take back and just reword. All right, I said I don't want to make $1 million doing this. Well, I'm wrong about that. I was told by a very, you know, a business owner, a guy that owns his own business that I know personally, and he sat me down, we talked, and I told him the same thing I told y'all. He was like, no. He told me, you do want to be a millionaire. You do want to make your business to make millions of dollars. You just don't want to live the millionaire lifestyle, i.e. meaning just because you have $1 million in the bank doesn't mean you have to go out and buy a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or all this other stuff and live that sort of life. So, and we sat down, and I'm very grateful for the conversation and stuff. And like I said, once this company gets rolling, I see a lot of these companies, these videos that bother me. Like for example, a lot of people be like, oh, what does a freight broker make? What can a freight broker make? And I watch these videos, and it's like, oh, this video is on what a freight broker can make, blah, 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 blah. And then they go 10 minutes of selling themselves. And then they say, oh, if you want to find out what a freight broker make, sign on to our website and pay for this and pay. And it's like, come on, you know. So what I'm going to do is after my first year, I'm not going to give like exact numbers, but I can give, you know, around. So if I make, you know, $60,345, I can just say I make $61,000. You know, I will give the breakdown between sales and gross. Like I said, I will help people. There's enough out there for all of us. See, a lot of people, they're out there and they're just trying to gain from it. They're trying to gain a dollar. And I understand that's how, you know, the industry is. It's like, why would I give this knowledge away for free while I can pay? I mean, I can get somebody to pay me to give this knowledge. Like there's a guy out here, he wants like $3,000 to set up. I just set up free of charge, you know, just by YouTube and asking questions and getting, you know, turned around. I went to the city. Hey, I'm trying to register my company. You can't do it here. You got to do it with the Secretary of State. Oh, okay. Oh, I mailed my forms in through the FMCSA. Guess what they said? No, don't do it that way. Do it online. You learn that way. And guess what? It saved me $3,000 doing it that way. But I understand people, you know, they're trying to make a dime. But me, like I said, I'm going to be straight up. You know, I never was that type of person where, you know, knowledge should be, you know, if somebody's trying to get in the industry, why not help them? You know, if I'm doing this for 3 years, you don't think I'm secure enough to have my customers are my customers. All right. Yeah, people might try and take them, but my customers are loyal to me and I'm loyal to my customers. So I don't have to worry about if I train somebody or I teach somebody how to start a business, if they're going to go take ABC, you know, shipping from me. No, I ain't got to worry about it because me and ABC shipping been going around since day one. You know, it's enough out here for everybody. Trust me, I'm not trying to cover the whole United States. No, I have zones that I'm trying to go to, places that I know of directly. All right. No, I'm not. If there's somebody in North Dakota that wants to start a broker, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're in North Dakota. No, I'm not. I'm not touching North Dakota. I'm just giving an example. If I find something in North Dakota, I'll take it. But that's not my way of doing things. And I feel like people that do that, they just kind of take advantage because they found out. And you know, and I understand. And I respect it. And like I said, I'm here to change the viewpoint of brokers, all right? Because I see online there's a lot of angry drivers at us brokers, and I completely respect that. And if you are subscribed to another truck driver's, if you're subscribed to another truck driver's YouTube page or anything, have them contact me or look at that YouTube video, my YouTube videos, and tell them, hey, listen, this is a broker. He's starting up, and he's not here to screw everybody over. Like, this is my one of my goals. I have many goals. One of my goals right now is to change the viewpoint of brokers one driver at a time. I can't do the whole industry, because I might call, you might deal with me, but then your inbound load might be another broker, and they might just try and screw you over. Trust me, I'm gonna try and be as open as possible. I'm trying to give all the information, and as carriers, you want to make money, but you also got to realize as brokers, if a shipper's paying $6,000, we can't give you $5,975 and we only make $25 out of it. We can, but we can't do it every single load. You got to realize, just as a driver, you're getting paid. As a broker, we have a service that we're providing. We would like to get paid too. Now, you're true. Some do try and screw you over, because a lot of these bigger brokers, they pay faster and everything, but they're trying to hit a quota. They're trying to hit a quota. They're like, look, man, I'm told that I gotta hit, X amount, for the month. So I gotta, if I'm paying $1,700 and I paid the $1,700 for the last 4 months, I'm gonna pay $1,300 now. That extra $400 going in my pocket. And I understand. I understand what some carriers go through, and I apologize that brokers are like that. Unfortunately, some brokers, like I said, I've been in y'all's shoes. I've sat down and drove, so I know how it is as a truck driver. The stress of being away from family, being on the road, traffic, DOT. You got all this stressful stuff. Last thing you need is the person that's trying to pay you to give you more issues. And that's what I'm trying to stop right there. That's my goal. My goal is to make your money making process with Hunt Forwarding to be as simple and as easy as possible. That's my goal. All right. Now, every person that calls this phone is not going to be happy with the service I provide. Unfortunately, that's just how the world works. You can't make everybody happy. But like I said, change everybody's viewpoint one person at a time. Trust me, I want to know everybody by first name. I don't want to know, oh, what's your truck number? Or what's your carrier? I want to be like, hey, yo, Joe, what's going on, man? How everything going? All right. Hey, man, I'm sorry, man, you're out on Thanksgiving, but you know what, man? Stop at here, man, grab something to eat, because, they usually have, truck drivers, they give free food here. Try and get yourself a mom and pop place, and stuff like that. Hold that conversation right there. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be like, oh, okay, you picked up? All right, have a good day. It didn't hang up. No, I want to know about the whereabouts, how you doing, everything's good. Now, I'm not going to be one of those brokers that call every 30 seconds and find out, because I believe that as a carrier, you have to have a dispatch, unless you're dispatching yourself with like one truck. But if you're a company driver and I'm dealing with your company, trust me, I'm getting all updates from dispatch. Dispatchers are starting to give drivers information. Just about every truck on the road, or I'm gonna say 80% of trucks on the road possibly may have a GPS system or some sort of tracking system for the carrier or the dispatcher. But what's going on is these dispatchers, they get complacent and a tad bit lazy, and instead of having the broker call them and give them updates all the time, they say, oh, here's the driver number. No, trust me, all my updates will come from dispatch. Hey, dispatch, where's the driver? The driver's okay? Is he making it on time? Everything, is there a problem? No, okay, have a good day. I do probably about 2-3 updates a day, and that's it. I don't need to call the driver, because the driver is focusing on the road. All right? If he has any issues, he'll contact dispatch, because that's what dispatch is. Dispatch is the voice. If we have any concerns, any problems on the road, we contact dispatch. Dispatch contact operations, and operations contact whatever department the issue is. If it's pay, if it's breakdown, if it's layover, whatever. All right. But a lot of dispatchers these days, what they're doing is they're giving the broker the driver information, and then you got you got brokers calling calling drivers 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock. If I got a California load and it's 4 o'clock in the morning in California, and my broker is in Atlanta, Georgia. Guess what time it is over there? 7. He's already up in the office. I don't need to contact. I don't want, as a driver, I don't want that broker calling me over and over. And y'all know these brokers, they call over and over and over. Hey man, where's the low? Are you on time? I'm like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, man. What's going on? Yeah, I'm on time, man. Okay, have a good day. And then they just hang up the phone. They have an attitude when you don't answer the phone the first time. Me, I'm changing that. Me, unless you are your own dispatcher, which is very hard, but if it is doable, unless you're your own dispatcher and driver, that's the only way I get updates through you. But other than that, my packet states who's the dispatch, who's the person that's going to sign this confirmation page. And then the person that signs that confirmation page, they're going to give me a list, an email, so I can get my updates. And all updates come from dispatch. And they come in reasonable times. I'm not going to have dispatch, come in 3 o'clock in the morning. Some dispatches are 24/7. But a quick email, and I give it about 2-3 hours just to get an update. Hey, driver's on time. Is he good? Yes, driver's doing good. Driver's on time. All right. That's it. But we don't need to know the city and state that you're in. Because sometimes you're in the city like, wait, where am I at again? So you just give like the nearest big city. Like between Memphis and Little Rock, Arkansas, do everybody knows every city in between those? No. So you're going to be in the middle. You're going to be like, oh, I'm close to Little Rock. I'm close to Little Rock, Arkansas. And then Little Rock is another 70 miles away, which a lot can happen in between then. Only thing brokers should know is where you're at. Now, sometimes the shippers want to know where the driver is. So if the shipper is that, we need to know city and state. But I feel like, my customers, I'll say, hey, do you need to know the city or do you just need to know that their ETA is on time? Because I feel like that's the most important thing. Now, if it's like I'm delayed, then you say, you know what, where are you at? Due to the fact you're delayed. So, anyways, once I get my activation date, I'm going to make a video and it's going to give you everything that I can offer to a carrier. All right? That's everything that I can offer. I'm not going to sit here and feed nobody anything. I'm not going to oversell my company. I'm not, and I will not do this. I will not oversell the company because I want people when they work with Hunt Forwarding or they see that on the load board, they can hey, take that load because that's what I want. I want to be different because brokers sometimes we got some of the same shippers. I got a shipper right now that deals with, I got a company right now that deals with probably about 3-4 brokers. So I'm pretty sure if I use the load board internet truck stop and 2 of them use the same one, you're going to see the same load, same pickup time, the same delivery time, same city. But only thing that's going to change is the broker name. And I want people to say, oh, that's Hunt Forwarding. Let's go with them other than the other 2. And that's what I want. The only way I can get that is being as open and as truthful as possible. All right? So y'all have a great Thanksgiving, a great holiday. Y'all be blessed out there. All your drivers that's out there, be safe on the road, especially in the north. I know it's snowing. I seen some trucks come out of Washington. They were really dirty. And it was dirty because of all that snow. Be careful. Slow down. Be safe. Be blessed. And talk to you later.